Hi everyone, it's Rachel, and in this video I'll be showing you how to make this snow globe shaker charm using polymer clay and UV resin. So let's get started. Firstly, you'll need to begin with an open bezel charm, and I have this metal snow globe one from Sophie and Toffee, which I'll leave linked down below, but you could also make your own using clay and then bake it. I took some washi tape and applied this to the back of the bezel before adding just a very thin layer of resin inside. I went ahead and spread this around using a toothpick so that it reached the edges. Now cure this layer using a UV light, or just pop it out in the sun for a few minutes. Once that layer has cured, you can then carefully remove the tape and then add a layer of resin to the back of the charm to dome it, and this will help make the piece nice and shiny and smooth. It's now time to add the glitter inside the bezel, so take all the glitters you would like to use and sprinkle a small amount of each into the shaker charm. For the liquid, I'm using water and just popping this into the shaker using a little dropper. You want to make sure that you try and push the glitter down under the layer of water rather than leaving it float, because otherwise it will stick to the resin that we're adding in a moment. Now go ahead and put your charm in the freezer for around 30 minutes so that the layer of water freezes. Once you take it out of the freezer, it should be frosted over, and you do need to work fast for this part. So have your resin ready to go and add a thick layer over top of the frozen water and then spread it to the edges. Then quickly take your UV light or pop it in the sun before the water has a chance to defrost, and this layer of resin will hold in the water and the glitter. If you do find that you have any leaks around the edges, just use some more resin to help seal them up. Now moving on to the penguin, take some black clay and flatten it down onto your work surface and then shape it into an egg-like shape. I then flattened down some white clay and cut a little triangle out of the top, and then I used the side of my dotting tool to try and smooth it out a little. Now just place this on the very front of the penguin, and then it's time to make the face. So I made 2 indents where I wanted the eyes to go, and then I added 2 small balls of black clay for the eyes. I attached on some small pieces of pink clay for the face, and then for the beak all I did was roll some yellow clay into a cone and trim off the very pointed end before positioning this onto the face. For the little feet, I used some more of that yellow clay and added 2 little blobs at the bottom, which I then indented with my needle tool. To make a scarf, I flattened down this pink clay and then I just wrapped it around the body. For the ear warmers, I took some blue coloured clay and I made a band that goes over top of the head, and then I added some clay onto each side for the ear warmer parts. For extra decoration, I took one of my pre-baked candy canes that I had previously made for another Christmas tutorial, and I added this to the front of the penguin with the help of some liquid clay. Finally, for the little arms, I made 2 teardrop shapes and attached them to the body so that they looked like they were holding the candy cane. Now go ahead and take your shaker charm that we made before and position the penguin on where you would like it. I then took some pearl coloured clay and made some mounds of snow on either side of the penguin, and then I just textured this using my dotting tool. Use your blade to gently remove the clay, and then you can go ahead and bake it in your oven according to your package's instructions. After baking, all you have to do is take your clay piece and the shaker and then connect them together either using glue or UV resin like I am. You could also go ahead and glaze the clay part as well if you would like it to be shiny. And then that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!